So back on the St Clair River jigging this morning. Water's super dirty. There's less than 2 feet of visibility, probably only a foot of visibility, but fish are still biting. Pretty worthwhile coming out fishing in the mud today. Right on the stinger. See how important that stinger hook is? Gotta have it. There you go. Good eater fish, although I do have a bunch in the freezer already, so I'm just gonna put them all back today. But yeah, good way to start. So I got the stinger right near the tail, good sharp hook, and I'm using a little bit brighter head today because of the dirty water. Finally, one's gonna stick this time. Still popped out. It's another good little eater. They're a lot smaller. These fish are a lot smaller than I have been catching, but still beauty. If you're gonna eat a fish, that's the one to keep right there. But again, I've got so many already. I'm just gonna let them go today. I don't need any more for the freezer, and I do get down here quite a bit. So with the water being this dirty, I did switch it up a bit. I went to my a really bright jig head, an orange and chartreuse jig head. I'm still using my traditional Angler's Choice spear tail kind of natural worm. I just catch so many fish with this worm. I really do like that color. But I did put on the brighter head just to give it a little bit of color. And then in this cold water, I do like a little bit of scent on there too. And again, I don't have any minnows today, but I do have worms. So I just take half a worm and hook it up through the collar maybe twice, stick it in there twice through the collar. Just like so, just to hang it on there, have a little bit of scent on there and a little bit of something to hold on a little better. They are biting light. I've dropped 4 fish at least already. So yeah, that's my bait I'm using today, and I'm jigging really slow. I am not ripping it up off the bottom at all. It's just short little, maybe 6 inches at the most, 4 to 6 inch little hops, and I'm going as slow as I can again, because again, the water's so dirty they can't see very well. The water's really cold, so they're not super active. So I want to put all the things in my advantage that I can. So yeah, short little hops, not big rips off the bottom like you can. Sometimes when it's clear water, you can get away with that. But today I'm just 4 to 6 inch hops, keeping it close and tight to the bottom, and fishing it as slow as I possibly can. Got that one on the main hook. He ate it. I felt that one thump pretty good. Most of them have been pretty light bites today already, but this one really thumped it. So yeah, what a great fish. Again, another perfect eater if you're gonna eat one. Let those big females go. These are the ones you want. But again, I got, oh, that's a heavier fish there. That feels like a good one. Nice one. That's a good one. That's a real good one there. And again, just stumped the jig. I felt that all the way up. Oh, he broke my worm. Oh no. But yeah, I had the whole jig in his mouth. Not just on the stinger. I had him on the main hook. But yeah, that's a beauty. Really good fish there. Kind of glad I came out to fish in the mud today. So when I got here, honestly, I was pretty discouraged. I saw the watercolor. I thought it's going to be tough to catch fish today, but it's paying off all right. Yes. That's depressing. That's my last worm of that color. Gonna have to go see Dave. Well, that fish demoed my last worm, so I'm gonna try maybe something a little darker like this brown speartail worm. Give it a go. So yeah, I'm gonna try this brown one. Darker color is probably a little better with this dirty water anyways, but yeah, I just have such confidence in that other worm. But again, gotta experiment and see what's going on. Every day is a little different. Some days you can do better, so with a different color. So I'm gonna try that one out, see how it goes. My graph. There's the fish. Oh, just came unbuttoned just like that. Right near the top too. Man, I'm losing a lot of fish today. Fish. Good luck. Nice. He's on the stinger again. There. Another good one. This is turning out all right. Well, I dropped 2 fish on that drift, and just goes to show, even with the stinger, sometimes these things are such light biters. The water's really cold. They're just not super aggressive, and even with the stinger, you still drop a few. So. But if you keep hooking them, sooner or later, you'll land a good bunch of fish. So. Stole my worm. When I got here this morning and I saw the color of the water, I honestly was pretty discouraged. I thought it would be a pretty tough bite. I knew I'd have to work hard for bites, but yeah, it's turning out a whole lot better than I thought it would. And that just goes to show, like, if you can go fishing, go fishing. Like, don't always go by the weatherman and don't always go by watercolor. Just get out there and try, and sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. So today's paying off pretty good. So. Yes. That's a good one. That's cool. Don't do that. That's not smart. Keep your rods in the boat. I got him. Again, he's got it right in there. They're starting to bite a little better. Not just on the stinger hook all the time. I'm getting them on the main hook. Even on a brown worm, which... There, look at that. That's a good one. Felt that one thumping good. I get asked once in a while what I'm using for rod and reel and line and things like that. So just basically a 7-foot spinning rod. This is a Mojo Bass, don't tell the Walleyes, and a Shimano reel. I use blue Power Pro Super Slick. I really like the blue. It's just visible to me, and I just think it's easier to see. I don't like yellow. It's just almost too bright. And with this blue water and the blue line, I just think it works out good. I do use a 10-12 pound fluorocarbon leader, depending on what I think I can get away with. And then, of course, my jig, and that's a 3/4 ounce jig head, and then I always use the stinger hook on it. So. One of the better ones today. It's a good one. Nice. So those last few passes where I got those fish, I actually moved out a little deeper. Now that the sun's come up a bit, I moved out about 5 feet deeper, actually 5 to 6 feet deeper than I was catching them earlier. And I think the sun just maybe pushes them out. Even with the dirty water, it still gets bright down there. Walleyes just don't like bright, sunny conditions. So they did move a little bit deeper, and it worked out okay. I got a few more fish moving out deeper like that. But earlier this morning, with the dirty water and the cloudy conditions, they were up quite a bit shallower. I was catching them in 18 to 20 feet. And now that the sun's come up, I'm more like 25, 26 feet. And then I picked up a few more fish right there. But yeah, so you just got to adjust to the conditions and really pay attention to what's going on around you. Nice. Get in there. There we go. Oh, came right off there. Oh. Little guy. Guys, I got lots of videos on the St Clair River here. I've got some smallmouth videos, more jigging videos. I got worm harnessing for walleyes later in the season. So yeah, if you're enjoying these videos, you want to check those out. Just wrapping up the day with another little guy. Really enjoyed today. I got to get home and cut my grass for the first time of the year. But yeah, really enjoyed the morning. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll see you.